All right, everybody. Welcome to Expansion Team, Week 11. This is Week 11, right? Week 11. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank y'all for all the views we've been getting, man. We did exceptionally well last week. We appreciate y'all. I think Ern, if I'm not mistaken, told me we did like $500,000 like the first day. Dropped it on Thursday. I think we did like 500,000.
Wow.
I think we did like 500,000 views on
That's dope.
like the first day. So that shows y'all really rocking with us, man. But everything starts with Earn the Night Soul podcast. Please like, rate, review, share, subscribe. With everything that's going on with us, you know what I mean? This the expansion team. Where Earn does bird's eye view. Just thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for all the success, man. We owe all the success to y'all. My brother's on the line once again, another week, man. How's everything going?
Everything's good, man. I was say no complaints usual, but you know what happened last week between Dallas and Eagles, so I got some complaints, but everything else good in my world.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, some things worked out for the Eagles last week because Washington lost, right? They lost to Pittsburgh, didn't they? It was only like a
Yeah,
point.
they lost.
Yeah, it was only like a point if I'm not mistaken. So, you know what I mean? Some things worked out for the Eagles, worked out in the Eagles' favor, man. So I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts because you never know, man. Any given Sunday, and we got the fast turnaround. You know what I mean? This week for the Eagles, but we gonna get into that when we get into the games. Before we start, man, shout out to Coach Prime in Colorado, man. They turning some things around, and like we said last year when he first got down there, you know, it was going to be a marathon, not a sprint, and things are starting to look good for him, man. He's starting to really look good because you hit me up and said they look good, man. So tell him how you feel about that team, man, and what you see.
Man, they hot right now. I was very impressed with them this last month. They was playing Texas Tech this weekend, and kind of was like a crazy crowd. Obviously, everybody gonna hate on Colorado or whatnot, but fans started throwing like tortilla shells on the field, shit like that at the Colorado sideline. So they just took it all in stride. You know what I mean? They didn't lose confidence because of that. You know what I mean? Them players, all the players' confidence is sky high, and I'm just liking what I'm seeing, man. They looking like they can make the playoffs. They have to win the rest of their games, win a Big 12 championship, and they'll probably play BYU, which is undefeated right now. So that's going to be a good game, but I guess we got to wait till they got to get there first. You know what I mean? Get to the Big 12 championship first. But I'm just very impressed, man, and hopefully they just keep winning, man, because that's an exciting team to see. They got the skilled players, and they just got the swag, man. And I'm just happy for Dion and Coach Prime, and I'm happy for Shador because obviously these kids work hard. Travis Hunter, and I'm just glad to see them getting rewarded for their hard work, man, and proving the haters wrong. I mean, even if people, I'm just keep it real. Even if people say that they're gonna do good, I don't want to call them haters, whatnot. But there are haters in Dion, and there's a lot of media people that saying I don't like the way Coach Prime does this and does that. So there are haters out there. But just because you think they ain't do good, they won't do good this year or wasn't going to do good this year. I don't want to throw people in the hater category. You know what I mean? Because I was unsure of what they was going to do this year, but they just doing above and beyond what I thought.
Okay. All right. Got you, man. I got you. Yeah, man. Congratulations to them. They seem to got some things turned around and they starting to build, man. Now they really starting to build. So just, man, congratulations to them and everybody who out there playing college football, man. And hopefully, you know what I mean, as many of y'all as possible, you know what I mean, get to the next level because I know y'all want to get to the next level and play in the NFL. So good luck to all y'all, man. You know what I mean? Glory to God.
That's facts, though.
Yeah. Did anything go around happen in the NFL that you want to talk about before we get into the games? You know what I mean? I can't think of nothing off the top of my head.
No, top of my head either. I can't think of nothing, major that happened. Yeah, the trade deadline passed. I don't think it was no major injuries or anything like that pops up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. But so I guess without further ado, I mean we gonna get into it, man. You start when you're ready.
All right. Thursday night, we got the game of the week, most likely. We got two leading NFC East teams. Well, the Eagles are the leader of NFC East, but two great teams, Washington going to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. The Eagles are 3.5-point favorites. The total is 48.5. Now the Eagles, they're on a good little winning streak right now. 5 games in a row, sitting at 7-2. Washington is sitting at 7-3, and they lost last week to Pittsburgh, but they also had a winning streak going. This is going to be a good game, man. Obviously, we got Sirianni against Coach Quinn. And as far as the culture matchup, I still don't. I mean, Sirianni got his team playing well. Quinn got his team playing well. Both teams are players coach. But it's just I know more of what Dan Quinn does. He has his handprints on the defense. I'm still not really sure what Sirianni do, but I guess that's irrelevant because he has a good winning percentage over the years. But as far as this game, I got to go with Coach Quinn, man. And I think they'll decipher a game plan to kind of slow down these Eagles. Obviously, with this pick, I'm biased, so people should already know that and take my pick, with a grain of salt because I'm an Eagles hater. But I do think Washington, going to come off that loss last week. They're going to come into this game and just looking to stay on top of the division, man. And I think Jalen Daniels going to do what he has to do, get the first downs on third down by getting his legs or whatnot. And I don't know if Marshawn Lattimore is going to play. He didn't play last week for Washington. They traded for him last week. I don't know if he's going to play this week. But if he does, obviously that's a huge addition to that Washington team. So we just got to keep our eyes out for that as well. But I just think Washington's going to be able to win this game. At the very least, keep it within that 3 points. Eagles are only being favored by 3 points. That kind of opened my eyes too. I thought maybe it'd be like 5 points favor, something like that. So I think that's a Washington line just a little bit, but not major. But I'm going to pick Washington as far as the total. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. Both teams can, score. So I would look at the over as well in this.
To me, man, this is a straight up 50-50, man. This is a straight up 50-50. This joint can go either way. Division opponent, it can go either way, man. We got to get some pressure. If we can get some pressure on that quarterback, man. Because right now, dude, the defensive line, man, I don't see. Have they been getting sacks? You know what I mean, for the Eagles, man? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, man. It shows like a 50-50 game, man. Of course, I gotta go with the Eagles, but it's a straight up coin flip, man. This joint is a coin flip. This joint straight up is a coin flip. This joint can go any way. I can't sit here and act like I'm so confident the Eagles just gonna go in and it's gonna take care of business. All right, you might get a slight edge to the Eagles because we playing at home, right? The Eagles playing at home. This is a home game for the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, but them only being favored by what you say, like 3? Is it 3?
Yeah. 3.5.
Yeah, so that's like basically saying this Jones can go either way. It's like a 50-50 game. Of course, I got to go with the Eagles, man. But I'm be straight with the people out there. This joint can go either way. This joint it is it's a coin toss. So I'm not gonna be surprised by the outcome, man. I'm not gonna be surprised if they win. I'm not gonna be surprised if they lose. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they win because we need to win. But I'm not gonna be kicking and screaming if they lose. Especially that Washington just lost that game to Pittsburgh by 1 point. Shout out to Coach Tomlin too, man. Holding things together, know what I mean? Amongst the people talking, they trying to who should be playing? Should it be Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Should it be Fields? Who should be playing and all that? And just, you know what I mean? And been getting the job done, man. They flying a little bit under the radar. They don't really get talked about as much. But they winning some games. I know they not gangbusters and they not the greatest show on turf and all that. You know what I mean? They're not the most fun team to sit and watch. But no, I just want to say shout out to him, man. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that's from Pittsburgh. Being from Philadelphia, you know a lot of people that's from Pittsburgh. So shout out to them. But it's a 50-50 game, man. I gotta go with the Eagles because the Eagles is my team. But like I said, I will not be surprised if this joint is like a coin toss, especially with Washington losing and us winning. It's a coin flip, man. It really is a coin flip. But, I'm going with the Eagles because I'm an Eagles fan, but it's a coin flip. So it's not like I'm saying, they going to go in and just, they're going to come just take care of business. It's a straight up coin toss, man. So that's it, man. I mean, I'm going with the Eagles because y'all know I'm an Eagles fan, but it's a coin toss, man. It's 50-50. This joint could really go either way. So.
Right. Well, I agree. Next, we got another divisional game. This one most likely will not be a coin flip. Sunday, 1:00, we got Green Bay going to Chicago to play the Bears. Green Bay is 6.5-point favorites. Totals 40.5. Last week, Monday, Chicago fired the offensive coordinator. So this week they're going to have a new one. Somebody had to take the hit. The offense, I believe, hasn't scored a touchdown in the last 2 games. Just regression with the offense. So I can't really go in there because I said last week I don't fuck with Chicago coaching staff. I didn't after that Washington game. That's the first time I seen them play, and I just saw a lot of dumb game call decisions at the end of the game, and just a lot of dumb calls, offensive calls. So I can't pick Chicago, but I do think they will keep it close. I think they will play good because they've just been playing like trash the last 2-3 games. So I do think they'll come out with a little fight. I do think they can keep it within a touchdown. But I do think Green Bay is going to win this. Being 6.5-point favorites on the road, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. It's a division game. I just feel that Chicago's going to bounce back this week, man. So I like Chicago plus 6.5. As far as the total, 48.5, I would lean towards the under. Just because of the bad play by the offense by Chicago the last few weeks. So if Chicago is going to keep it close, I feel like their defense is going to have to, come to play this Sunday. And so I would lean towards that, but that's not the main play. So my picks here is Chicago plus 6.5, but I do think Green Bay is going to win a game, and I would lean towards the under.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you already explained it because I was gonna ask you, what's going on with Chicago, man? Like they ain't scoring a point. What they only score? They only had like 3 points last game or something like that.
Yeah, that's New England.
Yeah, I'm looking like, hold on, man. You got New England looking like, you know what I mean? I was like,
yeah,
I was surprised. That threw me off. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask you about that. You know what I mean? I was gonna ask you about that, but you already broke it down that offensive coordinator they got him up out of there. So, like you said, somebody had to take the blame for that. Because I was like, they only scored 3 points. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, And then when you watch the games, you can see that the quarterback, now I mean, you can tell the talent is there. It's like, yo, what is going on with them on offense, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They be having me scared to pick some of their players, know what I mean? In fantasy. So I'm like, you know what I mean? The guy, he can throw the ball. It's like, yo, the offense, I was like, damn, he scored 3 points? I was like,
Right.
it's like, damn. But
Well,
yeah.
the last few games, he just been like patting the ball in the pocket. He's not even like really letting the ball go. He's just up there, just taking his time. He's not just letting that thing go. Pause. You know what I mean? Just 1, 2, 3, throw the ball, and he just up there, back there, patting the ball. It's just, I don't know what's going on with Williams right now mentally.
Yeah, man. When he get through with this season, man, I don't know if he might want to, I don't know, go off season train with somebody. I don't know if he want to train with somebody like, I don't know, Peyton Manning, talk to somebody. I don't know if he already do stuff like that, but he might want to talk to somebody or something like that. Because it's just, I said, damn, he scored 3 points. Like, come on, man. That kind of threw me off. But yeah, I would like to see them do good, but I do think Green Bay would just go in there and win. They just handle business. You know what I mean? Even though I would like Chicago to be doing a little better. But yeah, man, Green Bay is another team that you know what I mean? They're a decent, solid team. You know what I mean? They're not super gangbusters, but they're not. It's a lot of teams that's kind of like flying under the radar. They don't get talked about too much. You know what I mean? They really don't get talked about too much. But they a solid team. You know what I mean? They're a solid team. So Green Bay should get the win. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Green Bay. You know what I mean? Even though I would like Chicago to get a few more wins this season, but the way that offense is looking, hopefully maybe now I mean the new person that coming in, new coordinator coming in can, switch it up. Now I'm gonna get some things going. But I'm going with Green Bay.
All right. Next we got another NFC North team, the Detroit Lions. They're going to be home to host the Jacksonville Jaguars. Detroit is 13-point favorites. The over-under is 47.5. Now, last week, Jacksonville didn't have quarterback Trevor Lawrence. So that 13-point line is telling me that he's not going to play this week either. Mac Jones, a former New England Patriot quarterback, most likely was on start from. So, 13 points is a lot, people. So I would never tell people to bet on a 13-point favorite. But obviously, if I'm picking one, I think Detroit will be able to cover that. But I want to bet this game, man. 13 points is a lot for any NFL team. You know what I mean? For any NFL game, it's a rough way to live, man. It's a gambler. But who knows? They probably just blow them out the first quarter, and then you ain't gotta look back at that game. They can be up 28-0 by halftime. Who knows? But if I had to pick, I'm going to pick Detroit. They just obviously the more stable team. Offensive line is better. Defensive line, they're still trying to get their thing together. They have to lose a Hutchinson, but I still think they're better than Jacksonville offensive line. I think Detroit would just do whatever they want in this game if they come to play. You know what I mean? If they don't overlook this team. So obviously we don't know if they will or not, but I got to go reputation of Detroit and horrible reputation of Jacksonville, the consistency of them not playing good all year. I can't pick Jacksonville, and I really can't endorse people going with Detroit with this high number, but I'm just going to pick them for this show. And as far as the total, 47.5, I guess I would lean towards the under just because I don't like Jacksonville offense. I don't see them scoring that much. So I would say Detroit will win 34-10 or something like that. You know what I mean? Who knows? But I would lean towards the under, and I would lean towards Detroit covering the 13-point spread.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna be 13. Okay, you said chances are Trevor Lawrence is probably not gonna be playing. I was like, damn, 13.
Right.
Something about something about Jacksonville. I don't think they're gonna get blown out. 13.5 though.
Well, just 13 even.
Okay,
It's not
13.
even 13 and a half.
Okay,
You know, I
13.
mean, if it make a difference, it doesn't though.
I mean, the common sense pick would just be go with the Lions. Yeah, but I'm not gonna get into all that, the 13 points and all that. I'm just gonna go with the Lions. So yeah, I'm not even gonna be trying to think and figure out whether it's gonna be 13 points or not. Because something about Jacksonville is not like you can tell they're better than their record for some odd reason to me. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're like super purgatory
Hey,
because it's like they not.
yeah.
You don't think that they're terrible, but it's like they just can't get it together. It's not like they're super terrible, but it's like I don't know. Like you've been saying,
I
man.
just
You think?
what Dougie P going?
I mean, chances are, chances are it's going to happen. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Chances are, but I don't know. It's just something about the team. And our team, I'm like, they're not terrible, but I think they're just better than their record. But I don't know. You know what I mean? But Detroit, you know what I mean? Detroit probably gonna win this one. I'm just gonna go with Detroit. Detroit is just a common sense pick, so I'm going Detroit. I'm not gonna think they're gonna lose, but yeah. I'm not even gonna worry about the 13 points. I was gonna try to figure out about the 13 points. I'm not. I'm just gonna say Detroit, man. I'm just going with Detroit.
All right. Next, we got another game that might have a common sense pick as well. We got the Minnesota Vikings going to Tennessee to play the Titans. Minnesota 6-point favorite. Over under 39.5. Man, Minnesota coming off that game last week against previous Jacksonville. They just barely beat them 12-7. Like I've been saying the last few weeks, I'm just not a huge fan of Sam Darnold. I still don't believe in him too much. Will Levis for Tennessee, he had a good game last week for them. Not, I don't want to say good, like it was all that, but it's a respectable game. Something's telling me that Tennessee should be able to keep it close. I just don't believe in really either of these teams and either of these quarterbacks. So the first thing I'm gonna tell y'all, I like the under 39.5. That's my major play. Um, I think it'll kind of be a low scoring game, but I can see either way. I can see Tennessee winning this thing, to be honest, because Minnesota, that game with Jacksonville, maybe just they really just overlooked Jacksonville. So what's the odds of them overlooking a team like that 2 weeks in a row? I got to kind of put that into my calculations. You know what I mean? So after that game last week, the Colts probably gonna get on their ass. I guess I'll pick Minnesota, but it's really not a strong pick. I really had no confidence in either one of these teams. But I'm gonna pick Minnesota to cover the 6-point spread, and then, like I said, my main pick here is the under though. For whatever reason, I just don't like both offenses like that, both quarterbacks like that right now. So I'm gonna lean towards the under. But the main play is the under, and I will lean with Minnesota covering that 6-point spread as favorites.
Minnesota and the Colts. That don't sound like a coin
Well, the
flip.
Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Minnesota, Tennessee.
Minnesota, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Minnesota should be able to get the job. How many games have Tennessee won this season? They maybe only won like a couple games. Yeah, they only won like
they 2-7.
Yeah, they 2-7. Shoot, if they lose out, you know what I mean? Would they have a chance to get Shador? If they got him, would they take
better.
him?
Yeah. If they lose out, yeah, they will. They got to.
You know what I mean? Or at least Travis Hunter. Know what I mean? That's a spot that we ain't been thinking about that, one of them one of them can be at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I actually like Tennessee's quarterback. I like Tennessee quarterback, but he's on like Mission Impossible now. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a bad situation for them to be in. Hmm. 'Cause I do think they will win at least one more game. I don't know if it's this game or not. I don't want to say this game, but it's not like Minnesota started the season, winning. And they kind of flew under the radar, even though they was like undefeated. People still didn't really, truly believe in them. I don't know. The common sense pick would be to go with Minnesota, but I think Tennessee will win at least one more game, maybe two. Somehow, some way. I don't know if it's this game though. I don't know if it's this game. Because I don't want to say that. Then Minnesota, they look like game busters and they going, and they go run them off the field. I'm just gonna go with Minnesota, man. Minnesota would just be the common sense pick, but I do think Tennessee could win another game or two. I don't know. I just don't know if it's this one or not. I just don't know. I don't know. So I'm just gonna go with Minnesota.
All right. Next we got Las Vegas going to Miami to play the Dolphins. Dolphins 7.5-point favorites. Totals 44.5. We seen Miami get a win yesterday against the Rams in Monday Night Football. Vegas, who they play last week? I don't know, but they 2-7 though right now, man. So Raiders are still trying to get their shit together. I think this is going to be like a game where Miami just going to be I want to say clicking on all cylinders. Obviously, this is I believe this is going to be a fourth game back. He already has 3 under his belt. So I feel like they should be, like I said, getting back on the same page. All the receivers and the quarterback, they should get back on the same page by now. I just think they're going to be able to win by double digits. Quarterback for the Vegas, I couldn't even tell you who it was going to be, man. If it's McConnell or Minshew, I really don't like the way that this whole situation been handled all year. That's why I can never pick the Raiders. I feel like they're just going to keep losing out, for the most part. Probably win one more game, but it's not looking good over there in Vegas. So I really like Miami to take care of business. They're home. As far as the total 44.5, I already have no strong opinion on it. I would maybe lean towards the over just because I think Miami might light them up, win by double digits. So my pick here is Miami minus 7.5, and I will lean towards the over that 44.5 point total.
How's Tua been playing?
I think it's all right. I mean, it's not bad. He's not playing horrible. I don't think he's back to the level where he was at before that concussion, but it's respectable. I didn't see all the Monday night games, so I mean, I haven't seen too much of what he did the weeks prior, but I mean, I haven't heard that he's doing horrible or anything like that.
All right. I do think the Raiders will win a few more games, but I think Miami might come out and just take care of business. I'm gonna go with Miami. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami. Yeah, but Las Vegas might be another spot that
Shador.
Either Shador, Chaz Hunter, you know what I mean, or Shador. Shoot, if no disrespect to, is Antonio Pierce is still the coach, right?
Oh yeah.
No disrespect.
I don't know if he's gonna be there for the second year, but I mean, he's still.
Now, no, there's no disrespect to him. But would you throw the bag at Coach Prime to try to get him there?
Oh yeah, for sure. Vegas, they definitely need some type of jolt. I mean, that's a city where you got the lights and all that, the glitz and glamour. You need that type of cachet that Coach Prime will bring. And then I'm sure if his son is still there to be drafted, they'll scoop them up, obviously. So I mean, but that's a good spot though. I like that, man. Pause. That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with Miami, but I was just thinking about that. Or does Coach Prime already is he already set in? No, I'm sticking with the college game. You know what I mean? Because that might be where he want to be at. You know what I mean? He might want to be with, coaching the college guys in that whole atmosphere. He might like that way of football better. You know what I mean? He might like that way of football better. But like I said, there's going to be some people that's going to kick the tires and, be ready to write him a blank check. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's going to be the way to get him. It's going to have to be just so much money that, that really will entice him. But I think he did say like coaching the college kids better. He really enjoys that. So like I said, I do think you're right. They're going to need a blank check, to bring him over there, right away. I think eventually he'll want to coach the NFL, but right away, they're going to have to be a lot of money for that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I just wanted to, I just wanted to ask you that. Yeah, I'm going with Miami on that one, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami on that. So.
All right. Next we got Los Angeles Rams going to Boston to play New England Patriots. The Rams are 5-point favorites. Totals 44.5. Just looking at the point spread, to me, Rams being 5-point favorites on the road, it's just I don't caught my eye. Patriots are 3-7. The Rams are 4-5. Rams only had one more win than the Patriots, yet they're favored by 5 on the road. So I mean, that's a Rams line. I gotta go with the Rams just off of that. I know my method doesn't work all the time, but I would say it works, 3 out of 4 times. And it worked last week with the Jets. I picked the Jets over Cardinals, and it worked. But I do think the Rams are going to win this. They're in division race with the Cardinals and the 49ers, so they definitely need this game. So I believe they're going to go out there, take care of business. As far as the total, 44.5, I would say the over, but I'm not a big, strong opinion on either over or under, but I would lean towards the over. So my pick here is the Rams -5, and I would lean towards the over, 44.5.
The Rams, okay. The Rams should win, but I don't see the Patriots is weird like that. You just think the Rams should win it, and the Patriots will find some way to just win. It'll be like a super ugly game. Even that's what I mean. Like we watch the highlights of some of these games. The highlights don't even be highlights. They be like lowlights. They don't even be like the highlights. Be like you could just tell how bad the game was just by the highlights of the game. You know what I mean? Like these the highlights. Like, yo, these is the highlights. Right. Like
they show a 10-yard completion and put them in field goal range and some shit like that. Like it was
like the highlights. Like yo, it wasn't no touchdown scored. You know what I mean? It'd be 12-9 all field goals. Oh, this right here put them in field goal range. Like, yo, that's the highlight?
Right.
The quarterback running and sliding to get him in the field goal range is the highlight, right? So that's the highlight of the game?
Right.
And then him kicking the field goal is the highlight. Like, what? That's the best highlight of the game. You know what I mean?
Damn shame.
Yeah, but
and it's probably gonna be raining. It's in Boston, so it's probably gonna be raining and shit like that. And ugly weather, look all dark. Like that Patriots stadium, I don't know. That shit just be looking like Gotham City to me. Yeah. It's always dark up there, man.
It looked like they ain't even put like no kind of real like pizzazz into it. Like it just seemed like it's just like, you know what I mean? We just know the Patriot way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't really trying to go for the glitz and glamour and all that. We ain't trying to make it look larger than life. It don't even look like a football. Like, I know what you mean. It just looked like it just looked like it just. All right, we just going to be as basic as possible. All right, it's a football stadium. We ain't trying to make nothing look flashy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the Super Bowl would never come
Uh-huh.
here. Like, the Super Bowl would never come here. Like, Joe look plain Jane. Like, I know exactly what you mean. That Joe
Right.
look like plain Jane. Like, Patriot way. We just come and just get it. We come and just get it done. You know what I mean? Hard hat lunch pail dudes.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just come get it done, man. Nothing flashy about it. You don't even be hyped when they be
Right.
like, welcome to Foxborough. Like, you ain't even nothing to be hype about. Like, like, yo,
That's facts, though,
I know
man.
what you mean when you say that, though. Like, yeah, like, what? Fucking Gillette Stadium. Like, Gillette Stadium. Like, yo, what?
Shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
I can't stand watching them get big games, man. For real, man.
Yeah.
Just so boring.
That stadium do look boring, man. Like even when Tom Brady played, it's like it was Tom Brady in them, but it's like just watching them play in a stadium just looked dull. Like it looked like boring. Like, and then they'll like. It's like the Patriot way. They just do what they got to do. Just go back to the sideline. Ain't nobody hype. With a dancing that, with a high fiving. It's like, yo, we just, you know what I mean? We just do what we got to do. You know what I mean? Like, yo, they were just like a dull team, even though it was like, he's like one of the best players ever. It was just like dull to watch. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what the crazy thing is? I mean, you see Belichick now, you see him on the roast and see him on TV and all that. I think he it's kind of awkward seeing him out there, but I think he's kind of funny. He be saying some kind of funny stuff, man. I don't know why he ain't like show us more of that, man. But I honestly work for him. He won those championships.
The Patriot way. You know what I mean? The Patriot way. He looked like he looked like the coach. Like we just out here getting it done. No pizzazz, no nothing. Like I ain't got no style. Right. I ain't saying you got to be Coach Prime, but I don't show none of my personality. We just do what we got to do. We get on that field. We score touchdowns. We go back and sit down and wait till like yo, it's just the way they operate. But they won though. That's what I mean. So it's like you can't say so much, but because they won. But they was like the San Antonio Spurs of football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They won, but they wasn't fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't the team that's fun to watch. But they got busy though. They won, but they wasn't like they didn't have like no type of pizzazz to them. Like yo, y'all ain't got like no personality to y'all. Got like straight up and down fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Do what we got to do, but we win. But you win though. But it's like, all right, yeah. I know exactly what you mean. You said that, man. But I can't say the Rams is automatically gonna win that game because some odd reason the Patriots just be. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Just to be a little different. Just to be a little different, I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Patriots. Man.
All right.
Yeah, so.
I like it. Next, we got Cleveland going to New Orleans to play the Saints in the Taller Bowl down there in New Orleans, man. It's going to be a shitty game. New Orleans is 1.5 point favorites. Totals 43.5. Jameis Winston going back to New Orleans where he played. I think he played 1 year, 2 years down there. I can't remember. Yeah, he played a couple years down there. Or was he drafted by though? Who was he drafted by? Tampa Bay or New Orleans?
I could have swore it was Tampa Bay.
Okay.
I could have swore it was Tampa Bay.
Now,
I mean, the people let us know in the comments and all that type of stuff. They'll let us know. I'm pretty sure it was Tampa Bay because he was there before Baker got there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, before Brady got there. Then Brady came and
going,
right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, he played in New Orleans, I believe, 1 year or so, but I know he played some games there. So it's going to be a revenge tour for Winston. Just off of that, I really have no strong opinion on the game whatsoever. But I will go with Cleveland here to help James Winston winning his return back home. Total 43.5. I will lean towards the under. I kind of think that's kind of a high number. Both defense are, pretty good. Both offense I don't fuck with. So I mean, I think that's a lot of points. So I'll definitely will lean towards the under. That would be my better pick. You know what I mean? The under. And then, like I said, I think Cleveland will win just off the strength of James Winston going back. So people don't really take this pick too strong because, like I said, it's a taller game, dog shit game. So I mean, I really don't have that much faith in the pick, to be honest.
Derek Carr not playing? He playing, right?
Yeah, I believe he's still. Yeah, he playing.
But they number one wide receiver is out, ain't
He didn't play last week because of concussion, but
he?
I don't know if he's gonna be back.
Okay. Mm. I don't know. It's something about the Browns might be able to go down there and get it done. This is a straight up coin. This is a coin flip to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Browns, though. I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Okay. Just
yeah.
All right.
It's
just that simple, right?
No, it's not simple. It's a coin flip. This joint is a straight up coin flip, man. But I gotta pick a team, so I'm just gonna go with the Browns because I think because the Saints. They still got Alvin Kamara, right? They still.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then I don't know if the Saints is gonna be like, we ain't gonna let Jameis come in here and get a win. You know what I mean? We ain't trying to hear that. So they might be playing hard. That's what I think it's gonna be. It's gonna be a coin flip. I think it's gonna be people that like, yo, we can't let him come in here and beat us. So they're gonna be all hyped up for this game.
Okay.
It's a straight up coin flip, man. I think the Saints is not gonna let them come in and beat him. Now this might be a boring game to watch or something like that, and it might be, a bunch of field goals in the game or something like that. It might be a game like that. I don't know. But at the same time, James Winston coming down there, he might have a great game. He might throw 3 touchdowns. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Any given Sunday, man. It really do be any given Sunday with some of these teams. Because I want to say James is going to go down there because he's going to want to go down there and play good, but then he's going to the Saints is going to want to not let him get the win. You know what I mean? James is already like, you can't let him come up in here and win. So I do want to go with the Saints, even though I'm gonna pick the Saints. I'm going with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints.
All right. Next, we got another game that's a dog shit game. We got the Indianapolis Colts going to New York to play the Jets. Jets is 4-point favorites. Total is 43.5. Now, I don't know who's going to be the quarterback. I'm assuming it's still going to be Flacco. We know that Richardson was benched, not due to the injury or anything like that. They just benched him because, it felt like Flacco's going to give him more. But Flacco hasn't given them more. So I don't know if they're going to turn back to Richardson anytime soon. But I don't know, man. I just keep picking the Colts, man. They keep letting me down. But I really can't pick the Jets either. I really don't have that much confidence in them. Man. I guess the main play here, like some other games I said this week, I like the under 43.5. I think the Jets defense can play well. And then as far as, the Jets offense, I just don't see them scoring over 24 points or anything like that. I mean, they're just not clicking. So my main play here is the under. And as far as the game, I guess I'll pick the Colts again. Just keep fucking with them till the end of the season, man, because I really just don't trust the Jets like that. So I'm picking the Colts +4, and I will lean towards the under 43.5 for the total.
See, I keep holding on to the fact that I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a bust-out game. I mean, just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking that, like, it's still Aaron Rodgers. Like, I just keep thinking that each game is just gonna click. Sometimes it just don't be. Um, I think the Jets can win this game. I'm not saying it's gonna be some type of dominant performance or something like that, but I think the Jets can just get a win. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be an ugly game. If Aaron Rodgers is gonna throw 3 touchdowns. I don't know. I think they can just get the win. So I'm just gonna go with the Jets.
All right. Tickets are as low as $27. I'm looking on ESPN.
Damn.
That's like the lowest tickets price of the week. It's pretty sad up there, man.
Oh, so Carolina Panthers, were they on a bye week or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
okay.
They not though. They not playing.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, damn, they the lowest tickets of the week, $27. Damn, for a ticket to
Well, I
a
mean, the next is New Orleans. They had $30.
mm.
But I regress. Um, Another 1 o'clock game, but this is a good game. We got Baltimore going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Baltimore 3-point favorites on the road. Totals 47.5. Pittsburgh's coming off a good game last week against Washington off the bye. As you predicted, you said Pittsburgh will win. And Baltimore is coming off a great game against Cincinnati, man. That game was very good, very entertaining. Baltimore defense still has yet to show that they can just, stop somebody to under 20 points. I don't know, man. They just look bad as defense. But Lamar, as bad as that defense is, Lamar is that good. And man, it's tough to bet against Lamar. So I think I have to being 3-point favorites on the road, man. A divisional game like that, man. It's tough, man. It's tough. Man, I can see it really going either way. It's tough, like I just said, it's tough hard picking against Lamar. I think Baltimore will win it. I'll go with them -3. They might win by 4. But I can honestly see Pittsburgh winning as well. As you said earlier, much respect to Tomlin. He just gets the job done. Consistent guy, consistent teams. But I'm just going to rock with Baltimore offense a little bit more this week. Maybe they'll find a way to win it at the end by a touchdown or some shit like that. So Baltimore -3. As far as the total, 47.5. I have no strong opinion on. I guess I would lean towards the under, but I had no strong opinion on that though.
Remember the Steelers Baltimore games back in the day? Everybody used to be hyping them Jones
10
up,
times.
but them Jones is actually like them defensive struggles defensively, like the whole game is like, these Jones is like, they be hyping these Jones up, and these Jones kind of boring to watch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them Jones is like, them Jones is like, them Jones is kind of boring to watch. They used to hype them joints up. I'm like, how y'all hyping up these joints? These games is like field goal games. You know what I mean?
13-12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, them Jones used to be like 9-13 and stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, scores like that. I'd be like, what? Hyping this game.
I mean, it was hard to watch. You're right, but I did respect the rivalry though. It was a tense, tense moments through the game.
Yeah, but I just don't see if the Steelers get into a back and forth with Baltimore. I don't see how they're gonna be able to keep up. Russell Wilson really got to be out there, really, 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 really throwing that ball. And how's Najee Harris doing? I seen one joint didn't he go down during the Redskins? I mean, I keep saying the Redskins, the Washington game. Is he all right?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know how they gonna keep up though. You know what I mean? I just know how they gonna keep up towards the end when they get to running around and Henry's still running, and then Lamar get to running around, and they still got they got some decent receivers to throw to, and I just don't see it in the game how they gonna keep up with the scoring. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know Steelers got Pickens. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. What I did is I picked him for fantasy, then I took him out the last minute because my money. Now I mean, you gotta stuff gotta add up. You gotta be within the parameters of how much money they give you and all that. And then man, he was out
Mm-hmm.
there. He was out there making diving catches. I'm like, man, as soon as I take him off, as soon as I take him off, that means the game he want to start diving. He want to start looking like Jerry Rice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to him though, man. Yeah, I gotta go with Baltimore, even though because I just know if you could just and you get late into the game and he could just run up, Lamar could just run around and just eventually. I mean, he might be to tire that defense out. You know what I mean? When it come
Mm-hmm.
late, you know what I mean? So even though, yeah, I'm gonna go with Baltimore. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of things go right for the Steelers and they can get a stop, and they need to get a stop and all this and that. That they might win the game. You know what I mean? But I gotta go with Baltimore.
All right. Next, we got a 4 o'clock game. We got Atlanta going to Denver to play the Broncos. Denver is 2.5 point favorites. Totals 43.5. Denver's coming off that crucial loss to Kansas City. They get a field goal block at the end. They could have won it for them. It's a tough way to lose, man. I thought they'd keep it close, man. Sean Payton does have that team playing good, but like I said, we also got to give credit to Vance Joseph. He got that defense playing at elite level. But I think Atlanta will come in Denver and win that game, man. Denver is a good team, but I feel like Atlanta like the offense just a little bit more, and I respect Atlanta defense as well. It's going to be a tough place to play, but I do think Atlanta will get it done. Um, the total 43.5. I guess I'll lean towards the under. I have no strong opinion on it just because, like I said, I respect both defenses. So I will lean more towards the under, but I'm not that strong about that opinion. The main pick here is I think Atlanta will go in there, get the job done. They need to keep winning and to keep Tampa Bay off their heels for the division, And Denver, they 5-5, man. They're right there in the playoff race, but I just have more faith in the Atlanta offense, so I think they will get it done. The pick here is Atlanta plus 2.5 and lean towards the under total of 43.5.
I'm going to go Denver just because I know how much you don't like Sean Payton. That's the only reason why.
Oh man,
That's straight up the only reason why. I'm going Denver. So.
All right, keep it simple, man. I like it. Next, we got the NFC West matchup. We got Seattle going out to San Fran to play the 49ers. San Fran is 6.5 point favorites. Totals 49.5. San Fran last week. Did you see when Debo kind of like punched the ball in the throat? You know what I mean? The long snapper of the field goal team. Yeah, Debo had a little, because I think they missed like 2-3 field goals, and coming off the field, he like punched the ball in the throat. You know what I mean? He wasn't even a kicker. He punched the long snapper. Like, damn, at least punch the kicker. He wouldn't have missed it. Damn. But yeah, like I said earlier this year, man, that's something about being a Super Bowl runner up. That following year is just goofy shit that be happening to that team. San Fran always got long playoff runs. I just feel like it's just going to catch up to them, man. Their bodies got a lot of wear and tear on them, man. Mentally fatigued. Obviously, it hasn't affected KC like that, but they're the Super Bowl champs, so they're trying to do, 3-peat and all that. They got heavy motivation. I just think San Fran, man. I just think it's not the year for them, man. So just off of that strength, I mean, I do think San Fran, looking at just this game, I think that obviously they're the better team in Seattle. Um, they're home. It's a divisional game though. 6.5 is a lot of points. I think San Fran can win this game, but I will pick Seattle to cover the 6.5 points. Keep it kind of close. The total 49.5. I will lean towards the over, but I really ain't no strong opinion on that. But I think San Fran's going to win this. See Seattle just too inconsistent for me. So I would pick San Fran to win, but pick Seattle to cover the 6.5, and I would lean towards the over.
I want to go with Seattle. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first time they played this year? Because this sounds like they played already.
I'll look it up.
All right, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they played already. They Seattle lost 36-24.
Okay. I think they might be able to win if they can keep it close. I'm gonna go with Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Seattle. I just think they got this one. I think that somehow, some way, yeah, they can get it done. I'm gonna go with Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm picking Seattle.
All right, I like that. Next we got a 4:30 game, probably the game of the day. Kansas City going to Buffalo to pay the Bills. Buffalo is 2.5-point favorites. Total's 46.5. So obviously right off the gate, Buffalo being a favorite, that caught my eye. Any game that Kansas City's not the favorite, I'm just like, wow, Buffalo's 8-2, Chiefs undefeated. Wow, man. I was really surprised to see Buffalo favorite, man. Kansas City, I feel like they got to lose one game this year. I will hope that they would not go into the playoffs undefeated. That's a tough, weight to carry throughout the playoffs. And Buffalo is playing real good. Now, I told you the tickets was low as $26. For this game, it says ticket is as low as $242. Damn. Man, it's going to be a good game, man. Josh Allen, I believe in the last few playoffs, he came to play against Kansas City. It's always something goofy. They don't have the ball as Kansas City get the ball, 1 minute remaining, go down and score. But Josh Allen comes to play when he plays against KC. I think they can win this, man. I really do. But it's hard betting against Kansas City. I heard Pacheco, he's back at practice, the running back. He's looking to play for the first time this year. So I haven't seen that it's official that he's going to play, but I did see that he's back at practice. So that's another weapon added to Kansas City. And I don't know what's bigger for the Kansas City, whether they want the undefeated thing on their record or did they just worry about this three-peat? I mean, if they're already set on being undefeated, I mean, I don't see how I could bet against them. But if they're just set on winning this three-peat, then this is a game that Buffalo can have. You know what I mean? I'm just going to go with Buffalo, man. It's tough betting against Kansas City, but I just think, Buffalo being at home, yeah, man, I'm just going to go with Buffalo, man. The total 46.5. I already have no strong opinion, but I'm going to lean towards the under. Two good defenses, man. So my pick is Buffalo, and I'll lean towards the under.
Yeah, I would like to say Buffalo going to give KC the first defeat. KC everything just go right for them. A block field goal? Come on, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
How often you see the blocked field goals? Just a random blocked field goal, or just an extra point, or just a regular field goal, not the game on the line field goal. They come through. Yo, everything just go right foot. I'm telling you. At the end of the game, because they don't even be looking like gangbusters like how they used to look. They just somehow, some way win the game. You know what I mean? Listen, man, you got the best quarterback, got the best player in football on your team. They just go your way. You know what I mean? Because they don't be looking super dominant like how they used to look. You know what I mean? But they just win a blocked field goal. You know what I mean? Whatever they need gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Up flag, pass interference. Now they in field goal range. Whatever. Somehow, some way things just, you know what I mean, work out for them. Like, because that blocked field goal was crazy. Blocked field goal, that's how you win?
Yeah. They just know how to win, man.
Yeah, but I think Buffalo can get it done. But don't be surprised if something spectacular out of this world happens as soon as Kansas City needed, then that mean to get the win. You know what I mean? Oh no, block field goal, or no, Hail Mary bobbled up and then they catch it in a touchdown. You know what I mean? Hail Mary or something crazy, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yo. So don't even be surprised. Do not be surprised if something crazy happened. You know what I mean? Oh, they go for the field goal. Oh, the snap is messed up. Fumble with the snap. You know what I mean? He running. You know how the Joe, my man, just be running with the ball in his hand. He just ready to try to throw it up. He just throw that joint up and somebody catch it, touchdown. I'm like, yeah, they win. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Patty ain't even throw the winning touchdown. You know what I mean? The play
don't matter.
The holder threw the winning touchdown. It wasn't even Patty. Yo, anything just go their way when they need it. Like, yo, that'd be crazy. Like, yeah, but I think the Bills can do it. You know what I mean? I don't think Kansas City gonna go undefeated. Now, I mean, the Bills gonna do it, and they can just be like, well, Andy Reid can like, well, we finally lost, so we can just get that out of the way. And so everybody constantly answers questions about that, so we can just move on and just worry about football. Okay. So I'm going with the Bills. But you never know. You never know. He'd be like, that was the best play ever in the history of football. It'd be some old super Hail Mary bobble. Or it'd be some you know what I'm saying? Or it'd be some trick or it'd be some trickeration play, flea flicker, you know what I mean? Reverse. Then they throw it. Then Patty catch the touchdown from somebody else, and he want to score the touchdown. Somebody threw it to him. Come on, man. You never know. Like, oh man. Well, anyway, man. Yeah.
Can't make that shit up, man.
Yeah. You be like, what? That joke was crazy to me. A blocked field goal. That's how they won. Not the field goal miss. Oh, you kick it and they miss. No, blocked field goal. Like, what?
Right. I haven't seen that in a long time, man. A long time.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
Hey, you got to give them respect, man. Real reps. Got to give them respect.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills. Yeah, I'm going with the Bills to give them the first loss. But don't be surprised if something super out of this world spectacular happened in KC win. So.
All right. Next, we got the Sunday night game. Cincinnati Bengals going to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. Chargers 1.5 point favorites. Total 46.5. LA, man, they just quietly just keep winning games. Right now, they sitting at 6-3. This is a very well coached team. Defense is playing real good. As I said though, man, before, they really don't score a lot of points. They just, control the game, man. Just run the ball, play good defense, and then Herbert make plays, when need to be. Cincinnati desperately needs this game. So, Burrow, man, he did everything he could last week against the Baltimore. I mean, I didn't need T. Higgins bad though. I don't know the injury status of him. He missed like the last few weeks, but it just seemed like it's either Burrow throwing it to Chase or his tight ends. And he has no other receiver options to really throw to. So if Higgins play, man, I feel like they're just going to open so much more for Cincinnati. I mean, they're already scoring a lot of points, but it just seems as though it's the big plays Chase make. If it's not that, then it's just him checking down the tight ends and shit like that. And I just want to see Higgins back in there, and then I feel like Cincinnati will really be, that just more explosive. Chase Brown, the running back, he had a solid game last week against Baltimore. They're going to need that. They're going to need some type of running game to go with the passing game as well. I just think Cincinnati just needs this game so much that they're going to find a way to win this, man. Chargers, I feel like I said, they've been playing well all year, but I can see them slipping up and losing this. I can also see Chargers winning this as well, because like I said, it's feel like nobody talking about them, man. But this is a very legit team. I feel like Buffalo doesn't beat them. I feel like the Chargers will beat the Chiefs. If Buffalo doesn't beat them, but yeah, I just gotta go with Cincinnati here, man. As far as the total, 46.5, I'll lean towards the over. Because I feel like, if Bengals are going to win this, they're going to have to put up some points. And their defense, Cincinnati defense, it's not all that. So I feel like Chargers can get some points in them as well. So the pick here is Cincinnati, and I'll lean towards the over.
Yeah, I also think that. Yeah, man. Jim Harbaugh got their team playing decent. You know what I mean? Like I said, they're another one that been playing solid, and they just really don't get talked about. Yeah, I think Cincinnati just need this game so bad that they just got to get the win. They just got to get the win. They just need it too bad. They really do just need it too bad. This is make or break it for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if they lose this game, it's just gonna be all right. We just gonna coast. We just gonna coast, and we gonna show up because we got to show up for the rest of the season and just all right. Know what I mean? Just get the season over with. But I think I don't think they got that mentality. I think they really need this game, and they going. Yeah, like you said, I think they just gonna find a way to win it. I just think they just need this game that bad, especially after losing. After the way they played and still lost, I think he's gonna. Yeah, I just think he's gonna win it more. Not to say the Chargers not gonna care, but I just think they just need it that bad. They just gonna figure out a way to win. So, yeah, I'm going Cincinnati.
All right. Next we got the last game of the week, Monday night. Got the game between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. Texas low $35. Come on, come one, come all. Come watch this horrible show. We got the Houston Texans being favored by 7.5. Totals 42.5. Obviously, Cooper Rush is going to be at quarterback. Dak Prescott, they just say he's out for the season.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point, right? Got to might as well tank it. But we don't know if Trey Lance going to get some time. He came in a little bit for that Philadelphia game. It's just a whole, clusterfuck over there in Dallas. We got CeeDee Lamb saying they need to put curtains up in the stadium. We couldn't see the ball last week when the touchdown passed on. He couldn't see it. Didn't even try to attempt to catch it since the sun was in his eye. And then he told Jerry Jones, well, Duke reported that we need some curtains. So we need to get Martha Stewart up in there so she could put some curtains up on the stadium and all that, you know what I mean? Because we just coming up with some excuses now. Just bad, man. Very disappointing in this team. I mean, I wasn't expecting too much to begin with, but seeing it, play out like this is just embarrassing. Why will they change it this week? Houston should go in there and do what they have to do. Houston needs this win. They're just a better team. Dallas offensive line. We was missing a guy last week, Guyton. We just can't do nothing right. So, I mean, I don't see why I would pick Dallas or why anybody else should pick Dallas. 7.5 is a lot of points. So, in the betting world, that's what we worry about. Can Dallas keep it within a touchdown? I would say, yeah, to be surprising people. I mean, it's a Texas rivalry. I think they'll be able to keep up with 7 points. But in order to do that, I think it'll be under the 42.5 point total. I think Dallas defense will, do okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just disappointed, man. I really have no strong opinions, man, other than my team is ass. I just picking Houston just, because of my dislike of my team this year. They didn't show me anything, but it's just something telling me that they will keep it close. Just I guess wishful thinking. Dallas set plus 7.5, and then I will lean towards the under. But obviously, I think Dallas going to lose.
Now, I don't think they're going to lose every game for the rest of the season.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, you're probably right, though. You're right. We played the Giants again, I think.
I think they should just put Trey Lance in and just let him just do, just do whatever at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't really I didn't see nothing out of Cooper Rush too much that's like, I don't know. Trey Lance, he just came in, he kind of came in with like a spark, even though by then it was kind of like too late. The game was out of hand, but I could see they just need some of that type of energy, man. Need some type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody take off running and go get a first down. He just came with the energy. And it's like Cooper Rush know, like, all right, I'm here because I gotta be here and just maintain and just don't make no mistakes. And then he just seemed like he ain't got this no type of spark to him. Like, I don't know. I'm like you going there expecting to lose. You know what I mean? No, Trey Lance was playing. Trey Lance was playing like they weren't even down. Like the way I don't know, it's just like his aura, like the way he was out there was like the game wasn't even out of reach. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody. I guess you need somebody with that type of attitude from jump. Like, yo, we ain't no automatic loss. You know what I mean? His body language and all that when he's playing, even though everybody know the Eagles was gonna win the game. You know what I'm saying? By that point, but the way he was playing, like the way he was moving out there, I was like, how come y'all don't just put him in? You don't want somebody who just he looking at it and he just look like it's gonna be a loss. The way Cooper Rush's look, all right, this is gonna be a loss. You know what I mean? It's just something about him. Like at this point, what do you have to lose? You know what I mean? Like, yo, what do you have to lose at this point? At least you got somebody who got the body language of, I'm not here to just automatically lose. You know what I mean? I don't know. What's going on? Dak is out for the year. What happened to him? Out for the year?
It's hamstring.
Oh shit. Hey. Yeah, man. If I was them, all right, Cooper Rush might start. That's like me, man. Before the first half is over, I'm putting Trey Lance in. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging with somebody that I know who just, know what I mean, who just got that spark that feel like, you know what I'm saying, he really gonna go out there and really, really ball, like, and really try to ball. You know what I mean? Now he might deliver some of the mistakes he make, but I don't know. He just seemed like his body language was just different to me. So I'm like, yo, you should have started the game with him. You know what I mean? You should have started the game with him. You know what I mean? I just liked his attitude and his approach to the game. He was moving out there like they weren't even losing. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, not to mention we traded a 4th round pick for him last year for Trey Lance. So you might as well have him out there.
Yeah, dude. Listen. And then I wouldn't be mad at the coach if you just had it. Like, listen, he just, you know what I mean? I'd rather just have him out there. Now I don't know if that coach feel like Cooper Rush, you know what I mean, throwing and all that might be better or something like that. But I like when I see Trey Lance out there, I just like the way he was out there moving. You know what I mean? The way he was just like he just came out there with energy. When Cooper Rush came out there, I was like, man, we got this game in the bag. Now I mean, unless he had the best game of his career and he played like gangbusters, he had one Cinderella game and it's against us, it ain't happening. But when Trey Lance went out there, you could tell like, damn, he started from jump. They might have had a chance. I just like the way he's playing. I just liked his energy. Man, if I was him, I'd just put him in from jump. What the hell you got to lose at this damn point? But yeah,
Right.
man. Yeah, I think Houston should be able to get that done. Houston should be able to get that done. Like I said, if Houston, I mean, if they switch, if he put Cooper Rush in and decide, you know what, let me go with Trey Lance early. I'm not going to say that they can't win a game because not like we like Houston, but Houston not gangbusters neither. You know what I'm saying? Even though Houston, I mean, everybody likes Houston, but it's not like they can't be beat. You know what I mean? They can be beat. You know what I mean? They can be beat. You know what I mean? The common sense pick will beat Houston, but I'm not going to say like they can't be beat. Like the Cowboys is just, it's an automatic loss. No. You know what I mean? I mean, I got to go with Houston. You know what I mean, hopefully Houston will take care of business, but I can't act like it's just going to be an automatic win for them. It's just, like I said, if I was them, man, put Trey Lance in, man. Let him go around and run around and take off, running, get him some design runs or something like that, and have him take off, running, just, man, let him throw the damn ball. What the hell we got to lose at this damn point? You know what I mean? I'd rather have his energy than Cooper Rush's energy. You just feel like he just playing, I don't know. He's just saying he was just playing scared. He ain't got it. Like he's just saying he just don't have the same spark. So I'm like, yeah, you got Trey Lance. I'm like, I forgot Trey Lance was even on the team. And so they put him in. I'm like, why he went in from jump? You know what I mean?
Well, Cooper Rush went 5-1 last year as a backup.
No,
So
yeah,
they just riding off of that.
Yeah, all right, you know, okay, all right. All right, go ahead. I mean, go ahead, man. I mean, hey, go ahead.
I hear you though.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Lance in there too.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I'm gonna go with Houston, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if they can, if Dallas could somehow get a win. I would not be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised. So, but yeah, I gotta go with Houston, man. So, you said that was the last game?
Yeah, that's Monday night.
Yeah, that was the last game, man. Like we always say here, man, bet with your head, not over it. Don't bet any amount of money that you can't afford to lose. And good luck to y'all out there, man. Ain't really much more to say on this one, man. It's pretty much a wrap for that. You got something to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, it's as usual, man. Thanks for the support, man, from everybody. You know, just good luck with everybody bets and everybody be safe out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, once again, I mean, thank y'all for all the support we've been getting. They say everything starts with the Earning Nice Old podcast. Be like, rate, review, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for all the views and support we get on this expansion team. Thank you for all the views we get. You know what I mean? With doing the bird's eye view. And just, man, I mean, like I said, you know what I mean? Bet with your head, not over it. These are not our lines. You know what I mean? We did not make these numbers up and it's over under. We didn't make any stuff up. All this is public information. And other than that, man, ain't got much more to say, bro. You know what I mean? I'll be talking to you next week, you know what I mean, for week 12. So, you know, other than that, man, it's a wrap.
All right, man. You have a good one.
All right, talk to you later.